Hi, and welcome to the Eric Erb Show Live. You can find me online at theericerbshow.com and, of course, twitter.com/The Eric Erb Show. I'm on anchor.fm. That's anchor.fm/The Eric Erb Show Live. And, of course, on Spreaker.com/The Eric Erb Show Live. And my new platform is podbeam.com/Eric Erb Live. I want to talk to you today about an article I was reading here just today. It's funny. It's very, very, very funny. The article is called, or it's from the SGT Report, so sgtreport.com. And the article talks about, it's very, very, very humorous. It talks about political strategist James Carville. James Carville, as you know, of course, was with the Clinton administration. And James Carville was the marketing arm. You remember he's bald-headed, looks kind of goofy a little bit, bald-headed, ears sticks out. James Carville is the marketing media guru, if you will. He knows how to spin things, and he's very good at spinning things. The headline starts out like this: Top Democratic strategist James Carville on the 2020 elections. And he goes to say here, this is via the sgtreport.com, he says, we're losing our damn minds. People don't want to hear this shit. Well, no fucking shit. They don't want to hear this shit. James Carville gives a critique of his own party, arguing it's drifted too far to the left and it's on the way to failure as a result of pushing these extreme policies and ideas. We know that. We've been saying that all along, that the Democrats have lost their fucking minds out there. They're going ballistic and insane. We know that. They're too far left. You take the Squad, AOC, Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, all of these people from the Squad, they're totally nuts. They want to take us down the path of socialism. We know this country is not a socialistic country, number one. Number two, as long as Trump's in office, and I don't see him being removed from office, obviously the impeachment thing was an utter fail. That didn't fucking work, did it? No, it didn't. Now, anything else, they're just going to keep doing this on and on and on. And the reason why there's such a rush to impeach Trump and to get him the hell out of the way, to remove his ass, is because all these fucking people have shady, nasty-ass, stinky-ass business all over the world. And Trump's uncovering this stuff by his Justice Department, Bill Barr and everybody else that works for President Trump. They're opening up this Pandora's box, and they're discovering, as they open one door, then another, with Clinton and Nancy Pelosi, even Mitt Romney. You know, all these people have businesses. You know, Clinton did business with Iran. Romney's done business over there in Ukraine. Same with Pelosi. They both have their greedy-ass, slimy-ass fingers and fingerprints all over. Well, I think James Carville is exactly right by him saying that they're losing their fucking minds. They're losing that people don't want to deal with this shit. They don't want to talk about this shit, and they don't want to hear this shit. Carville added, and I go back to the article again, Carville added that he considered himself a liberal rather than a centrist, but Democrats went even too far for him. They've tacked off the damn radar, and he said when the party moved too far to the left. So I totally agree with that assessment. James Carville, again, is like it or not, Clinton won 2 terms. I will say this, and you know, Carville even has done some shady things in the past, more than shady-ass things in the past, but Carville was a brilliant strategist and a marketing genius and a brilliant strategist. I mean, look what he had to work with, Bill Clinton. I mean, good Lord. You know, Bill Clinton could go out there and try to charm the people. He's always charming the people and charming the women right into his pants. He would coerce the women, and the women were giving him all kinds of things, hand jobs, blow jobs, and any jobs. We know that. I mean, that's just public knowledge. Everybody knows that. Everybody knew that back in Arkansas, where Clinton was from. But again, back to the article, James Carville is exactly spot on. The Democrats, and again, a lot of the pressure coming from the far left. This is the Ilhan Omars, the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the AOCs, Rashida Tlaib, the Squad, and just the younger party. They're pushing for change, but they don't understand that change takes time and anything. They just think, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez just thinks that she can go out, push a button, and it's like, oh, well, why isn't Trump impeached now? Well, okay. Well, I have 5 million or 10 million Twitter followers. Why isn't he impeached? And this is the idiocy of the far left, and they think that they can push and push and push, and they think that things can happen overnight because they're doing the anti-NAFTA riots and stuff. In other words, they're trying to push and be anti-NAFTA activists practically in the United States government and Congress, and they're wondering why action doesn't take place instantly. Because they don't understand how the Congress works. They don't understand how the system works. And I'm not saying that to make excuses for them. I'm just saying that they're total fucking idiots, but they don't understand how things function on Congress, and that's just life. That's the reality. So back to Carville. His comments came after the interview that he was scared to death after Senator Bernie Sanders netted a large portion of the vote in Iowa's caucuses. And then, according to Carville, both Sanders and Elizabeth Warren were pushing stupid ideas about higher education. And then he goes on to say, Democrats talking about free college or debt forgiveness. I'm not here to debate the idea, but what I can tell you is people all over the country have worked their way through school, sent their kids to school, paid student loans. They don't want to hear this shit. And again, that's one of the liberal ideas: free college for all. Carville has it. James Carville has it exactly right. People have worked very, very hard in this country, the United States of America, like many people have worked all over the world in their respected countries. They don't want to hear stupid, moronic ideas. It sounds good. It's just like Santa Claus. You wake up on Christmas Day, and there's a bunch of presents under the tree, and then you look at Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad, where did these come from? The little kid asked Mom and Dad, and Mom and Dad says, oh, Santa brought them. Well, then you go through life, and that stays in the back of your mind, and you find out Santa Claus isn't real. But then you find out if you elect somebody that wants to portray themselves just like a Bernie Sanders or different people like that, or AOC, and you elect one of these officials, that they're going to give you everything. That's not the truth at all. The truth being is that the middle class, and this is just fact, you can Google everything I say, the middle class has the largest tax base in the United States of America. This is why the middle class always gets taxed to frigging death. The waitress, the waiter, the plumber, the cook, the city official, it just goes on and on and on. You have the independent contractor, you have carpenters, you have plumbers, you have electricians, you have even the police officer, law enforcement, the legal assistant, the secretary, the receptionist, the hotel industry. These people, these hard-working middle-class people end up paying for this shit. And, of course, they generate revenue. Again, another fucking whacked-out idea. You have to raise taxes. And so they won't tell the people, especially in a presidential election coming up here in November, they won't tell people you have to raise taxes. They're out of their fucking mind. But as soon as they get in office, they want to raise taxes. But again, in order to do these grandiose ideas, free college for all, free health care for all this crazy, crazy nonsense, again, you have to pay for the shit. And guess what? I'm a middle class taxpayer. Guess what? And I'm paying for the shit. And that's how you do things. Because again, the middle class is the largest tax base in the United States. And these idiot people that are running for president, Elizabeth Warren, Sanders, Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg, and all these other people, Amy Klobuchar, all these people want to have these grandiose, crazy ideas. And again, James Carville, on this, I never thought I would agree with a Democrat, but on this issue, he's exactly right. I mean, it's fucking crazy shit. These people don't understand economics. They never will. AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, graduated, and I was told she had a bachelor's in economics. I mean, even my dog understands common economics better than Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. They just think that they can pull that there's a money tree in everybody's backyard and you can just go out there and get an endless supply of money. And so if you have to pay taxes, it's not real. That's just fictitious. No, it is real. It is fucking real. I look at my paycheck every day and I see the taxes being taken out, the federal taxes, and I see how much I get popped for, thousands of dollars a year, just like everybody else out there. I'm not alone. Everybody else has to pay taxes. So again, James Carville is exactly right. The Democrats have fell off the deep end. They're completely whacked out, and this is why they will not win the 2020 presidential election. Yeah, Bernie Sanders has some momentum right now. I'll definitely give it to Bernie Sanders. But Bernie Sanders is twofold. One, he's trying to be Santa Claus, all things to all people. And so he'll go on a rant and a rave, and he'll always start with free health care for all and college and free college for everyone, all this bullshit. And it's not true because somebody has to pay for it. And again, I ain't paying for the shit. I'm not going to pay for everybody. You pay for yourself. You work hard just like everybody else has to work hard to put your ass through trade school or put your ass through college or higher education. Get out there, get off your fucking ass and go to work and work hard. And when you work hard, you will reap the reward. I don't want people paying for my shit. I would feel guilty, but these democratic people out there running for president, they have no moral conscience. They have no guiding conscience. They don't understand that it's not okay for the rest of the United States to pay for everybody's health care. We have a broken system. It is fucked up, but it's just not okay to tax the shit out of the middle class or lower class or anybody else. It's just not okay. Now, can the wealthy survive a income tax hit? Well, yeah. If their taxes go up just a percent or so, yeah, they probably could. But I don't think that's the answer either. The answer, we still have to do some research and we have to figure out something that's going to work for everybody. There's just no, there's just no way that people are going to pay higher taxes. They're already paying through their ass and their nose. This is Eric Erb from The Eric Erb Show Live. If you like us online, follow us at theericerbshow.com. Then, of course, twitter.com/The Eric Erb Show. I'm on anchor.fm /The Eric Erb Show Live and Spreaker.com /The Eric Erb Show Live. And my new platform, podbeam.com /Eric Erb Show Live. If you like this podcast and want to continue helping the program, why not support it? Anything and everything helps. Why not give? I really appreciate it and help keep me on the air and help me keep raising awareness for topics and subjects you want to hear. This is Eric Erb from The Eric Erb Show Live, signing off.